Lando Norris in the statement victory that changed everything in F1 2025. Lando Norris is now operating on a different level. That's not just flattery, it's the sharp observation of former F1 driver Johnny Herbert after Norris' dominant victory at the 2025 Mexico City Grand Prix. It wasn't just his sixth win of the season, it was a statement win, a declaration of intent in the World Championship battle. The statement that said to me that he's on a different level now, Herbert said. He felt so relaxed over the whole weekend. That is something we haven't probably heard before, and we probably haven't seen before. Norris' calmness was the clearest signal of a driver transformed. McLaren was superior, and Norris, after a flawless start, commanded the race from lights to flag, never losing control for even a second. Herbert pointed to one defining moment, the start. It was flawless. It's the best start we've seen Lando Norris ever do. It was perfect. Starts had long been Norris' Achilles heel, but in Mexico, that weakness disappeared. That shows that sometimes if you have that ability to shake off the pressure before the start, you're able to capitalize like he did. From that point on, Norris dominated the 71 laps effortlessly. It wasn't just a win, it was a message, this is his era. Herbert went further, calling it perfect timing, a race that could shift the momentum of the championship. That was a real statement for what might come for the rest of the championship. But while Norris soared, his teammate Oscar Piastri seemed to struggle more than ever. Oscar is the one who seems to have all the issues now, Herbert observed. The balance had shifted, Norris had become the calm center of the storm, and Piastri the one fighting to stay afloat. Earlier in the season, Norris had been battling self-doubt. With Norris self-doubting himself earlier in the season, I think he has put this behind him, Herbert said. That inner conflict had always been his biggest opponent. Norris was famously honest about his flaws, sometimes too honest. Lando's always been so open, saying I've done this wrong, or that wrong. But in Mexico, there was a different energy. He looked composed. Focused. At peace. Herbert called it a mental transformation as much as a technical one. You need confidence. I don't think confidence has always shown through. But that's his character. Norris had found balance, not as reserved as Piastri, not as self-critical as before. He had turned openness into strength. And the results spoke for themselves. When pressure turns into power. The boos from the Mexican crowd, the tension of a title fight, the rivalry inside McLaren, Norris handled it all with ease. He dealt with all the booing that was going on, which is always a ridiculous thing that happens, Herbert noted. Mexico became the weekend that showed Norris no longer crumbled under pressure, he thrived on it. The most important part of the weekend for me was how relaxed Lando was. That's going to give him way more speed and opportunity to produce the goods. If Norris truly has fixed his start issues, Herbert believes it could change everything. If he has sorted out his starts as he showed in Mexico, he's put himself in a very good place. That one little moment could be the game changer. In a season where every point matters and every mistake could cost the title, Norris may have just found the key that separates champions from contenders. He didn't just win a race, he conquered himself. And as Herbert summed up, Lando Norris really is on a different level now.